Well, hello there, Taurus. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your weekly tarot reading. This is good for the week of July 25th through the 31st, the last week of July. Hard to believe. So we'll be taking a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards and then moving to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. I also am having a contest for a giveaway of one personal free reading. I'll have more information about that at the end of the video if you are interested. Okay, let's get into your reading, exchanging gifts. Okay, so this is the energy of giving to either, a situation. It could be your career. It could be, any type of situation, relationship, or even to the universe. Okay, so you can be giving out your time, talent, gifts, energy to something, and it's about getting into this energy of receiving what you are also putting out. So having an equal exchange between you and another person, another situation, or the universe in general. Yeah, here and now. Being really present about understanding sometimes what happens is that we can get into the energy of giving, right? And then we remove ourselves, whether we realize it or not, from allowing the universe or other people to give to us. So when we're in that energy of kind of almost blocking others to give to us, then what happens is we suddenly find ourselves, people's situations are no longer giving to us. So it's kind of like this. Have you ever had like a friend, right? That you invite, okay, hey, let's get together, let's go to the movies, or let's hang out, or, oh, I'm having a party, why don't you come? And, they may say yes, like once every 3 times, right? And so you just kind of it's maybe not a good friend, it's more of an acquaintance, but you enjoy their company, right? But you kind of get this, or they could cancel at the last minute, that type of stuff, right? And then eventually, right, it's kind of hurtful when you put out invitations and they either cancel, or they only accept 1 out of 3, or they never invite you over to their house, right? So it's that energy that you finally kind of give up, right? You give up giving to them, that person, because you feel like, well, they don't really want what I have to offer. I feel like there is that somewhat type of energy here, where either you or somebody that you has some type of a connection with, or a situation that you have a connection with, is, you're giving more or offering more, and this person is either not receiving it, or not wanting to receive it, or receives it half-heartedly, or it could be vice versa. Because there is, there's a learning moment in this. Okay, there's a conflict here. There's a learning moment, and it really is about you stepping into your energy of understanding that, it's a star, right? You're like the star on the stage. You're putting out your energy, your talents. Think about an entertainer. They put out their energy. They sing, or they dance, they tell jokes, they perform in some way. And then what does the audience do? In order to thank the performer, they clap, right? And they may give a standing ovation, right? They may write rave reviews, for the show or something like that. So there is this thing. What happens if the performer performed and then just walked off and didn't allow the audience, to clap, right? The audience enjoys clapping for the performer because it's their way of saying thank you. So I feel like either you are performing, you're giving out these incredible talents, but not allowing others to thank you, wholeheartedly, right? Or it's vice versa. Somebody is giving to you, and there could be this not giving back, not clapping. Instead of clapping, you could be like, golf clap or something like that, and then walking out of the auditorium. There is this conflict, right? Somebody's going to say to somebody else, I feel like I want this to be a more equal exchange of time and energy in our situation. We have a loving man, and I feel as if this could be a romantic connection, where perhaps you are giving a lot of your time and energy to this relationship, but not feeling like you're being appreciated, right? Because the audience claps out of appreciation. You could be dealing with somebody that perhaps isn't appreciating what you are offering. So let's go to the tarot. Let's see what we have here. It looks lovely. It looks very lovely. I feel like this is a situation where things are going to work out. It's not, there's a judgment here. Okay. So the Emperor on the bottom can be dealing with an Aries, but you don't have to be. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And the Empress and the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups underneath here too. Really interesting energy, because I feel like this is a divine counterpart. This could be even a twin flame connection. So what we have in the present energy is judgment and great achievement. It's interesting because this performer has had some great achievement. I feel like, there's almost this sense of the judgment can be about judging an achievement, or it can also be about trying to have a second chance at an achievement. So let's go ahead and clarify that. I feel like there is a little bit of, perhaps needing for the connection, for both people and the connection, to take another look at this connection and the achievement that you have made in this connection. And when I say that, I think it's kind of like a spiritual achievement, that you have actually made great strides in your connection. You could be better at communicating with each other. You could be better at seeing the perspective of the other person. Okay, there's lessons that are being learned in this situation. And I feel like this really is kind of a twin flame energy of understanding, okay, we're learning from each other, but that learning only occurs when there is communication, when we talk about these things, instead of, like, perhaps in the past there was this energy of thinking things would just get better in the future, or wanting to end things. Because with the here and now, I feel like it's like, okay, we're going to focus on what we have here and now, and being accepting of the situation for what it is here and now, and surrendering, your resistance to allowing it to be what it is right now. Okay, really interesting energy there. Yeah, Magician, Six of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Big decisions here. Big decisions. It is kind of like Judgment Day. What are we going to do? How are we going to achieve perhaps your soul's purpose, right? What is your soul's purpose? How is this person fitting into that? What is this connection bringing for you? What are you giving to this connection? Just like lots of questions, trying to manifest something, trying to move from turbulent waters into calmer waters. Because remember, we have the conflict card here. It's about how can we find peace and love in this situation once again, because we have the Two of Cups. It's really just about looking at this relationship and saying, what is it that I am desiring for myself and for this connection? And then seeing, okay, how do the energies play out? I think there's a lot of need for communication in this situation, where you're loving yourself, you're staying in that energy of loving yourself, but also this energy of, I feel like you're seeing this relationship in a much bigger perspective, it may actually scare the other person, because I feel like you may be farther along on your spiritual journey. You understand the bigger connection here. I feel like the other person or persons in the situation are almost kind of like intimidated. That's the word I'm getting. Intimidated by your connection, of understanding where this could lead. And I feel like the other people or the other person may not yet be ready for that. Really interesting, because here's your area of resistance or your obstacle. We have new supportive connections, and then the 5 of Pentacles. You could have new supportive people in your life that you are now starting to give some time and energy to, and the other person is feeling a little bit left out. You know, you could have really and truly embraced your path. You're honoring your path. You're understanding your spiritual purpose, your soul's purpose. You're moving in that direction. That's putting you into situations where you're meeting new people. The other person, I feel like, just doesn't get it. They're kind of like, I don't get it. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you, why are you reading like these new books, or looking at, things on YouTube, videos on YouTube about spirituality or twin flame connections, or, and they don't understand it. They're feeling, I feel like the other person is feeling left out. Now, it could be vice versa, but I feel like one person is, oh my gosh. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. I always feel like this is a gift from the universe. See how the hand is coming, from the heavens, a gift from the universe. It's helping you to go onto a new path. You're toying with this. You're not really sure, because your resistance here, your obstacle, is that there's kind of a cup of love, but a cup of forgiveness, I feel, in this situation. Somebody could have done or said something that is, causing this conflict, this lack of exchange of communication or love in the situation, because we have the Lover's card and we have the 10 of Cups. What you're wanting, I feel like what you're wanting, is for this person to offer their cup of love. You see the connection for what it is, perhaps, and you would like for, them to offer their love. I feel like they're holding back. You're willing to give to this connection. The other person is not willing to give as much. And that could be causing this conflict. So let's take a look at what your advice here is. Understanding you are deserving of love. I feel like this situation is perhaps putting you into this energy of, do I even deserve love? Yes, you do. You deserve love. And it's also about understanding with the King of Swords that I have to stand in my energy of loving myself, even if I have to go by myself for some time. I have to step onto a solo path. And a lot of times that brings up a lot of anxiety. The other person could be actually kind of saying, I need some time by myself, okay? Because this connection, I feel, is like so intense at this time. You see the conflict card there, like the water is so turbulent. Imagine being on that sailboat, that person on that sailboat with the wind whipping and the waves being so high. That person, there's probably part of that person that, okay, let's put it this way. Say that there had been 2 people on that boat when this storm came in, you and the person that you are dealing with, right? And the other person was like, this is too scary for me. I'm afraid the boat's going to capsize. I don't know. I just went out. And they put on their life jacket and they jump into the ocean to swim towards shore, right? And you're kind of like, I feel like there's part of you that feels like I'm the only one that is trying to keep this boat, upright from capsizing. I'm fighting all of the elements of the universe, of Mother Nature, all of the wind, the rain, the waves. I'm doing this all by myself, right? So you're putting in a lot of time and energy and effort, worry, care into this situation. But You're the only one in the boat. You're the only one in the boat. It's as if you're trying to save a boat that nobody else wants to save. You know, this could be a family situation where you feel like, wow, I'm the only one on this boat trying to keep this boat from capsizing. But it's about understanding you deserve true love. You deserve to have people in your life that do support you. And so it's about standing in that energy of, yes, I do deserve it. If these people or this person is not yet ready, I have to make decisions based on what is good for myself. Queen of Cups knows she has to fill up her own cup before she can fill up anybody else's. So it may mean I have to go my own way for some time. I have to work on filling up my own cup, doing those things that really help to bring me happiness and joy, even if it means I can't have this person or situation with me. It's about I have to go in search of my 10 of Cups. Yeah, really interesting. That's a really difficult energy because I feel like you are, Capricorn had somewhat of a similar type of scenario. It was different, but it's almost as if you are on a different plane than the people that you are dealing with. And it's kind of like you want to say, come on, if we all work together, we can easily keep this boat going. This could be a business, it could be a family situation, it could be a marriage. And you're just kind of like, I can't do this alone any longer. I'm the only one working on this, right? We have professional assistants underneath here. You may be seeking out counseling or therapy or trying to get other people to also seek out counseling or therapy. It's about, it's time for you to go, I hate to say like on your own way, right? It's not necessarily your own way. It's about what is going to make you happy. Really I feel like for some of you, you probably haven't been you have not really thought in a very long time what truly makes you happy. I feel like you have been so focused on trying to keep this situation together that you don't even know what makes you happy. It could be, you're feeling like these people make you happy or this person makes you happy. But it's almost like I feel like there's somewhat of envy, perhaps intimidation, like your light intimidates them, and they're not at this time ready to be in the boat with you to help you keep the boat afloat. Yeah. Wow. Judgment again. Taurus, Tower. Temperance. Wow. What's underneath that? Yeah, 5 of Cups. There's a sense of, understanding that you have been patient. This is Sagittarius energy, but you have been patient in this situation. It's kind of like, I feel like there's this energy of, I can't wait any longer. Very, this Tower comes in, this epiphany. I have a calling. I have to go do something. I can't wait for you people anymore. I have to get in the boat. I do have to go do this myself. But I think your boat is now headed in a different direction. Your boat is no longer headed in, okay, the message I'm getting is that before your focus was on just keeping the boat upright. Now your focus is, no, where am I sailing this boat? I feel like before you were focused on keeping the boat up and keeping everybody in the boat safe. Wow, I'm getting like goosebumps. Now your focus is, you know what? I'm in this boat by myself. Everybody else jumped ship, right? Everybody else wanted to save themselves or whatever. Abandoned ship, abandoned you. And now it's kind of like, okay, I'm in this boat. Look at me. It's almost like put your focus on look at me. Yeah, I'm working hard to keep this boat upright, but I'm keeping it upright, right? It doesn't matter. I can do this. It's almost like you have gotten so much practice at keeping things upright, however that plays out for you, for so long, right? That it's kind of like, yeah, I'm pretty good at this now. You don't have to come along. I'm ready to go and follow my true path. I have to go in the direction that is going to make me happy. And I feel like it has something to do with your work. I feel like you're ready to go work on whatever your Nine of Cups is, your wish, your dream. I feel like you've been wanting somebody to come along. We have the King of Pentacles, building financial stability for yourself, a nice home for yourself. It's also this energy of, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. Male or female, it does not matter. It's kind of like, yeah, I can do this. Yes. Is this person a divine counterpart? Yes. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I think for some of you, look at this with the Ace of Cups. It's about a releasing. What's that saying? If you love something, let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll come back or something, It's about releasing all these butterflies of understanding. Okay, I love everybody in this situation. I love you. But I also am going to allow you to go your own way, to follow your own path. And now I will go and do the same for myself. The energies, I'm telling you, with this Chiron in retrograde and stuff, it is, and we have the North Node in Taurus right now in your sign. The energies are about really taking a look at what is in your life that is no longer helping you. It's okay. If I'm going to be in this boat by myself, then I'm going to head the boat in the direction that makes me the happiest, right? I'm really sorry, Taurus, because I feel like your readings have been, about allowing people's situations to go for like the last 6 months. I feel like you're kind of in this situation where you're kind of realizing, I'm really going it alone. You may have even in some way kind of almost like had this fantasy that it was still, the other people still wanted to be in your boat. Maybe they couldn't be in your boat right now, but they were swimming right there next to you, cheering you on. And now I feel like you're kind of like, no, I'm really doing this by myself. And it's also this energy of, and I can. With the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, I am clear on what my soul really wants. Yeah. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. I am almost, really, I'm teary-eyed for you because I feel as if that is it. That is the whole situation. That's the crux of it, right? You have been saying, well, I should take these people with me. I should put time and energy into these people, And it's kind of like all of a sudden you realize, no, nobody wants to be in the boat with me. It's a hard reality. I feel like it does. It comes in like this tower. It is difficult. Be really kind and gentle with yourself. Really know that you did put a lot of time and energy into this situation. Because you cared, because you loved. It's just that at this time you are being called. You have a soul's purpose. You're putting time and energy into something that other people really don't want. It's about you now putting your time and energy into what it is that you want for yourself, to follow your soul's purpose, to create what it is that you want to create for others. It's about sharing your gifts and talents with others that are ready to receive them. You're putting your time and energy into people and situations that are not willing to receive it. You're performing like amazingly, right? You're not only singing, you're also dancing, twirling a flaming baton. You're playing the piano. You're telling jokes. You're acting out. You're doing it all at the same time, trying to keep this boat. And it's kind of like there is all of these new supportive connection, new people that want to come into your life, that are waiting for your gifts and talents. It is about, it's, don't put your time and energy into keeping the boat upright. Instead, put your time and energy into steering the boat towards your new soul tribe. Wow. Whew, Taurus. I really do send you so much love and light in this situation, because I think it is very difficult. It's very hard to kind of like recognize this is what I have to do. I feel like you're almost being pushed up against the wall, you know, an energy of I have no other choice but to go in this new direction. So I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. But I also am having a contest. I'm giving away one free personal reading. To enter my contest, all you have to do is comment to this video and somehow in your comment put light and love, and I am going to announce the winner on July 25th. So I would love for you to enter my contest, and I'd love the honor of being able to do a reading for you. So good luck to everyone. And please be kind and compassionate with yourselves. I really do wish you so much love and light in this situation, all your situations, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.